So I've tried Hanacure before. See, I even have the proof. But today I'm gonna try the egg white wash all over my face to see how well it does. Let's try it out. Hey y'all, I'm back again, voiceover. I whisk it a little bit in the bowl. See, I dropped some. Good thing it fell in the sink. All right, so I whisk it a little bit before I apply it on my face. I'm gonna be using my Hanacure little brush that Hanacure gives you to put their solution on your face. I'm gonna be using that to apply the egg white to my face. And you can always add more, but just add a little bit at a time. And I like to focus on the areas at the bottom and work upward. So I do like to get my neck and then move upward to my forehead. And then do it in upward strokes. I do find that it did help my under eye bags a little bit. I did find that Hanacure helped it better. You'll see after, I'll show you a photo of the Hanacure after, and I'll show you how this looks after I'm finished washing this one off as well. If y'all like my videos, please like and subscribe. Share the videos to your friends so that y'all can help me grow. I did notice that after using the egg whites, I did notice that comparing it to the Hanacure stuff, Hanacure is really expensive. It's $30 each little pod. And I mean, if you want to just use one egg, I'm sure it's like pennies. So it's definitely, you know, comparable. It tightens your face just the same. I would say that the Hanacure has a little bit of a better result, but it's also way more expensive. All right, make sure that you dry it. I'm all done applying it, and it's gonna be 20 minutes to let it sit until you wash it off, lukewarm water, and you're gonna have refreshed, younger looking skin after it's all said and done. All right, you can see here, I'm about to try and show you a little bit a better view. It's tightening up already. It's tightening my skin to the point where you can see it grabbing my skin and pulling it in some areas. Make sure that you dry it really well. Underneath your eyes may take a little longer to dry. That's why I'm using a pamphlet to dry, because it'll take a little while for it to actually dry on its own if you just let it air dry. Sometimes if I just walk outside for a few minutes and then walk back inside, it'll usually dry really quick as well. I feel like I could use a little bit more under my eyes, so I'm gonna apply a little bit more and then dry that with the pamphlet. Okay, it's been sitting for a few minutes and you can see how tight my face looks. It's tightening on my face so well. That's why it's so comparable to Hanacure, because it really does tighten the face just the same as Hanacure. It's just, it doesn't give the same results. I mean, it kind of does, but it's not to the same effect. Like, Hanacure is a 10 out of 10. This is probably like a 7 out of 10. But I mean, it's also a fraction of the price, so. I'm about to split the screen right quick and show you the picture of the Hanacure before and after. And I also did my hands, because the top of my hands look like old people's hands. So I wanted to show you how I did that as well. Okay, it's been about 20 minutes. It was really, really tight on my skin. I made sure I got under my bags. Now I'm about to wash it off. All right, with the Hanacure, I definitely felt like it got really, really tight to the point where it was pulling my eyes back. With just the egg wash, the white egg wash. I keep saying egg wash, just egg whites. I definitely felt like it was really tight. It definitely pulled my skin, but not as much as the Hanacure. The Hanacure is definitely super expensive. It's $30 each pod that it comes in. It's a little pod about this big, and it's got, I would say about this, it's really bright in here. I don't know how to make you be able to see this. It's got about 2 tablespoons worth of solution, and I think that you could do your whole face and you can do the tops of your hands or the backs of your hands. I actually did do that. I applied it on the backs of my hands with the Hanacure, and I noticed that I have old people's hands. I noticed that it rejuvenated my skin just as much as it did my face. Do you see how old my hands look? Once I rinse that off, it'll look so much prettier. But it gets tight and it looks rejuvenated just the same as Hanacure. So I definitely think that the egg white wash is the way to go. And I hope this helps you get a rejuvenated face for the long run. And this is my skincare tip for the day. Now off to put on my moisturizer and my serums.